My name is Kyle Barr, and this is my submission for the Module 3 assignment. This is my name, ID, and date. So to start off, these are my public variables, which I use to store comparisons, and then the averages for each quick sort for each list. Here I have the create array function I made to create an array of a length of 1,000. This is my regular quicksort array with its normal middle quicksort pivot point here. The next one is the same thing, just with the random pivot point using math random, and then this just helps convert it to an integer. And then the last one does the same thing, except it decides the median pivot point, so it compares the low, high, and then middle number to decide which one to use, or which one is the middle one, using these conditions, and then it sets the middle the pivot point based upon that. It sets it to median pivot, and then sets the actual pivot point to array median pivot, so that value. And then it does the rest like normal. This is the main thing. This is where it's all happening. I basically print result, or the iteration number here, because this was an issue I found where when I tried creating these unsorted arrays, so that way I didn't have the same array being sorted, so that way, like, I ran into an issue where I would sort the original array and then I would sort it again, which was just a silly accident. So I created these 3 variables, and then I tried setting in the unsorted array, but what happened is unsorted array references unsorted array. Sorry, unsorted array 1 references unsorted array, and as a result, it changes the value for the original. So I had to use this arrays module method called copy of. So it copies the array into a new object, so that way it can have its own values to sort. So then that goes through for the unsorted array, the sorted array, and then the reverse sorted array. And then each one, you see the quicksort method, the quicksort random pivot method, and then the quicksort median pivot. And then those all work out, and they print out their own respective things, well, yada yada. And then at the end, it prints out all the averages for each one. So here I'll show the actual program running, or F6, and then it runs. It took less than 1 second. At the bottom here, I color-coded it with results. These are all the averages here for each one. So like the unsorted list, and then the normal comparisons, like the normal quicksort comparisons, the random pivot, and then the median of 3. And then up here, you can see each iteration is marked with the blue iteration number. The original unsorted array, the normal sorts, the what's it called? The normal list, the unsorted list, the sorted list, and then the reverse list, and then each method for that. You see the unsorted list here, and then each sorted array, and then the number of comparisons for each, and then it just goes through, does its own thing, all the way until the end, and then it gives the averages at the very end. And that's it.